Welcome, 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 collectives. My name is Ora-gen, and this is the Ora-gen Channel. I want to welcome you back, no matter what time of day it is that you have found this video. I'm super glad that you're here. Okay, guys, so today's download actually is on the topic. I'm just pulling up my information here. It has something to do with the energy of someone wanting to control your choices. And that is in fact the name of the download for today, is someone wants to control your choices. This is a very interesting download because after it had occurred, it really left me in a space where I felt kind of confused. For one, I was kind of like, well, why would someone want to do that? And it was like this energy of things that they were nitpicking with or making an issue of that were not really an issue. It was really more so for the purposes of either manipulation or getting you to listen to their viewpoint or doing things their way. And they were making an issue of different aspects of you or about what you were doing in order to try to gain that control. There was an energy here relating to someone wanting to direct or select which options you have and how you will choose. There was some type of controlling energy or entity that would rather you not have those choices, but if all else fails, is willing to latch on to your energy. I picked up a really heavy masculine energy. And once again, I want to state that masculine and feminine energy is an energy that all beings possess, both of these. So this isn't necessarily indicative of gender, but there is someone or somebody that is associated with this energy that's coming up that operates primarily out of their masculine energy. This energy was a south node energy. And what I mean by that is this energy was not functioning in a north node capacity. And that means that they weren't doing things that are in alignment with themselves and with others. The behavioral patterns that this energy is engaging in seem to be disruptive, disconnected, out of alignment, disruptive to others, lacking regard for self or others. So I think I already mentioned that in the download, there was something that they were focusing on. I think the way that it came through to me to make the point was like somebody trying to point out that you have something in your teeth and wanting to like pass you a toothpick or an object to help you with that process of getting whatever it is that they claim they are seeing in your teeth out of your teeth. But in fact, there was nothing in the person's teeth at all. It was like the other person was utilizing the manipulation tactic of, oh, you can't see it, but I see it. And so here, let me give you a tool to help you with that. But in fact, there wasn't really anything wrong to begin with. So it gives the energy of trying to find something to pick with about whomever this message resonates with. That's an area that is obviously fine, because in the download, the person's teeth were beautiful and were like flawless, but yet and still, this other energy found a way to express that something was wrong with that area and that it needed to be corrected. So definitely with this download, for whomever resonates with it, you are being encouraged to be very careful about individuals approaching you or coming into your space to offer suggestions or criticisms on things that you are very secure of, you are very aware of, are actually just fine. You're feeling just fine about it. Intuitively, you feel like you are intact, on point. But for some reason, These energies are really trying to make you feel vulnerable about these areas, make you feel as though something needs to be corrected or fixed, even though you have had no indication that this is an issue. Very interesting. So guys, I am sitting outside today. Looks like there's a lot of activity going on. Who knows? Maybe it's a confirmation. Maybe it's a confirmation. But definitely, that is the download for today. So I'm starting with the channeled or downloaded message, and then I'm definitely going to go into a video, like an actual visual video, to pull some cards on this energy to see like whom this might be affecting in the collective, some helpful tools or resources that you can use to assist yourself at this time if you are resonating with this message and experiencing some of these some of these things energetically or physically in your space. Okay, so I'm gonna hop off the recording now, and I'm gonna go to a live video so that way we can pull some cards on the energy. Okay guys, welcome to the video portion of this download. So I'm gonna go on ahead and just light my Palo Santo, and we're going to jump right into reading the cards. Definitely, I hope those of you who are with me today for the reading are having an amazing day, whatever time of day you found this reading. And if you are not, I hope that you are taking a moment at this time as we just kind of tap in and tune into the space and just see what's really here with this message and any energy that we can pull that will help us to better understand what is going on in the energy with the collective. Maybe some helpful tools and tips that you can utilize in association with this download, and those who are resonating with the download. Okay, so we're talking about this energy coming through very strongly. Someone wanting to control your choices. Something that has to do with control here and your choices, which, as I mentioned before, is a very strong energy, but also a very weird energy. Because those of us who just right off the cuff think about choices, decisions, we understand that everybody has free will and the ability to make the choices they need to, but this isn't about that. This is about someone that wants to manipulate the energy, manipulate your practices, wants to control some aspect of what you're doing. So this is a little different energy here. That's why it's coming through as a strange energy, because there's some sort of motive or some sort of underlying reason why they want that control from you or want to take that control from you. There's some reason why they're doing what they're doing. That just keeps coming through really strongly. It's like a sideways initiative or goal that they are practicing in order to achieve something. But maybe this energy is not coming at you straightforward with what it is they're trying to accomplish. Obviously, they're hiding it so that way it is not as obvious, I guess, that that's what they're trying to do. But really, this is coming through strong in the energy. Their real intention is to try to control or manipulate some aspect of what you're doing here. So we need to just kind of look into this energy, see what's going on. I was actually going to start with the Wisdom Oracle, but I had a strong intuition pull from the Pink Tarot. Yeah, we're starting out with a Tower in reverse, guys. So I'm going to see what else comes out on this, but why am I getting oopsie doozy? Here we go. Let's grab this. We got like 4 or 5 cards that fell here. I'm going to put these back and see if they pop again, because it's just too many for me to tell what's going on. Why do I get the energy with the Tower in reverse. Yeah, because whomever is resonating with this message, you are going through a personal transformation, okay? Yeah, you've averted or delayed some sort of disaster. So there was some sort of situation, trap that was set up for you that you were able to avert by tapping in with your higher self and sticking to whatever process you've been doing, or whatever beliefs you have, whatever goals you've set, whatever type of intuitive thought, planning, idea that you've been getting from your higher self, your guides, your spirit team. By you sticking with that and not allowing others to redirect you off that path with things that are just basically distractions, you've averted some sort of trap or disaster. So that's coming through really strong, first of all. That might also be why this energy is coming back in a more, I don't know if that's the word, subversive or like undercover way, because you are able to see that the other energies previously were a distraction. You were easily able to detect that. And so now this energy is coming back in a more low-key way to try to convince or coerce you to leave the path that you're on, or stop doing something, to change the way that you're doing something. Let's see what's coming up here. Spirit, messages for the collective on this. Help us to get more clarity. Yeah, this could have been a tower for you all, whatever. And for some of you, this energy isn't like something unknown or someone unknown. You know who this is for some of you. We'll take this one on the top here, and we'll see what else comes out. Yeah, painful endings, deep wounds, betrayal, loss, crisis. Yep, we have the Ten of Swords. And then also we have an air sign, possibly a Gemini. You might be an air sign or a Gemini, or maybe this is someone in your energy. You averted some sort of crisis. You avoided a tower. This was supposed to bring a painful ending and put those 10 swords in your back to get you to stop doing something. It didn't work. You avoided that. I kind of did a pre-pull on this message, and this is a similar energy coming up here again. That's very interesting. You all avoided something, and there's some sort of energy here, like, I don't know, coming back for round 2 or 3 to see if they can possibly either control your outcome, or because there's somebody that, I don't know, maybe they pull cards. Some kind of way they're able to pick up on this, but they're coming towards you for the purpose of trying to get you to stop doing what you're doing because you're having success. Why would this person be doing that? Who is this person? Yes, you're in a state of rest, retreat. You are meditating, integrating, looking at what's been going on. That's been helping you to make wise decisions to stay on track and to not get duped by this energy and end up in this state. You're having a lot of unknown things, esoteric, deeper things, gifts, abilities, questions you've been asking. There's a lot of information coming your way that was not known to you. Moon side energy, illusion, mystery, dreams. Some of you might be having intuitive dreams. I did a reading here not too long ago about individuals who are astral projecting or shamanic journeying. Many of you who relate to this message are experiencing some really amazing gifts and abilities. And in accessing these, you are having more questions answered. You're headed for a future of divine love, harmony, relationships. Once again, 10 of Cups, tens, reverse towers, information being revealed. You guys have literally entered a new timeline. Somebody is really concerned about this. I was just short of saying pissed, but they're very concerned about this at the very least. Yeah, recovery from financial loss and spiritual loss. Once again, in reverse, Five of Pentacles. Look at that. This is where you all are at. So it totally makes sense that if somebody does not want to see you there for whatever reason, this would be why. Here we go. 10 of Pentacles. Look at this. Wealth, financial security. These are all the cards that just fell out at that just a couple moments ago. You are headed for wealth, financial security. This energy is aware of that. Now I'm starting to see why they would want to latch on to you. I mean, they want a brand new start with you, or they want to be able to control this or be a part of what is coming your way. That's a no-go, sir or ma'am. Yep. And like I mentioned before, you are or need to be resting, meditating, integrating, not just moving around, and focused on doing a lot of things. But this is very important that you are taking time to really integrate everything that has happened, is currently happening, and being precise about future planning and goals. That came out in another reading, maybe like 2 readings ago. The importance of the collective right now being focused and centered on their planning. It's not just willy-nilly energy and, calling things in and, we'll kind of just see what happens. Woo-woo. No, there is an actual, experiential planning that's happening in your experience that you need to be engaged with. And to do that, you need to be grounded. You need to be mindful. You need to be aware. This energy is coming up really strong. Any other information for the collective that can help us to understand, like who these energies are or what's going on here? Yeah, Page of Swords energy. You might be an earth sign or have an earth sign in your energy, or an air sign. Yeah, you're focusing on new ideas. That page energy is something new is coming in, or someone is coming in that is new, associated with this path you're going down. It's been coming up in the readings that for those of you who resonate with this energy and are experiencing some of these things, that you all have new soul tribe, new business partners, new associates, new friends, new energy coming your way to support you with this work that you are doing presently or will be doing. You will not be on your own forever, because many of the collective right now does not have a lot of resources, people they can go to for support. That is getting ready to change. You're being encouraged to keep this energy of curiosity, thirst for knowledge. That's coming up in the readings. Being mindful about taking on new knowledge. Some of you are entering leadership positions or new positions where you will be engaging with gifts you have in a completely new way. This is going to be unique and different for you. So you're going to really need to tap into, your mental energy, your spiritual energy, studying, exploring, keeping a curious mindset can help you as you are learning new things. Yeah, the Hierophant. Institutions, traditions. Wow, social approval and conformity. Some of you have groups of people associated with older institutions, groups, societal fraternities, and things that are looking at you. Some of you straight up have been in like the music industry and other aspects of industry, and you left it because you didn't like what was going on there. You weren't a fan. And so maybe you're somebody who has had some of these groups, organizations, institutions, societies looking at you because of your gifts, your skills, and abilities. And for some of you, some of these groups may have wanted to utilize these themselves because they see this 10 of Pentacles energy. You're very good. You're very naturally adept at what you do, your gifts and abilities. You're most excellent at these. So best believe there are others who recognize this and would like to use them for their gain or their benefit. But the light workers, the collectives, are not going to use their gifts and abilities in a way that is harmful to themselves and others. And I'm not saying that everyone that is in the music industry or everyone that deals with some form of artistic industry is utilizing their gifts in a harmful way. There are many people that are in the industry. Maybe they're not quite as successful, and some are, and they're not using their gifts in a harmful way. But there's something here about institutions, groups that are looking at energies like yours and seeing the potential here for success by tapping into those energies, either like an energy vampire kind of situation or wanting to work with you one-on-one. Either way, there's a lot of information here as to why, if you are not conforming with certain things that are being asked of you, right? Like you're avoiding towers, you're moving around situations that are not in alignment. This would be why somebody might have an energy like, okay, well, if I can't utilize it, or if we can't utilize it in the way we want, we'll put 10 swords in their back. And that's not going to happen. It's not being allowed. Whomever is resonating with this message, you are protected. Yeah, Two of Wands, personal goals, inner alignment. A lot of you are getting ready to set off on a new journey, you know, and you're being encouraged not to play it safe, to step into the unknown. Yes, you are going to be experiencing some new things, and everything new isn't bad. You know, I want to make sure that the reading does not take on an energy of fear, because that's not what's being expressed here. You're being encouraged by your spirit team, your guides, that you have some amazing things coming your way because of your gifts, because of your abilities. And because of that also, there are some people that would like to manipulate or control the energy around your choices. But you're actually getting ready to set off on this beautiful new journey, which is going to take you further into inner alignment. You are getting ready to travel and see new things. You need to make sure, like I mentioned before, that you are planning and looking at things very specifically as things come up, starting to look at how you might work with those energies more regularly, or how you might make plans if you're feeling a strong urge to travel or to move. That might be the case for many of you. Maybe you're energetically not able to really access the tools you need from where you are geographically, and that's okay. But some of you have a fear of the unknown, and you're being encouraged to release that at this time. Let's grab this one. Yeah, this is putting this energy that wants to control and manipulate things into a place of anxiety, worry, fear. You're kind of freaking out about it. I don't get it. It's so weird to me. I mean, the cards are really explaining, you know, basically it's an energy that feels like they can get something from you. Confirmation. But it's still just so weird. Anybody trying to control someone's choices is just a weird, it's a weird energy. Yeah, anxiety, worry, fear, depression, nightmares, insomnia. I don't even need to say more. Something clearly that this energy hopes to gain from controlling your choices or controlling the decisions that you would make. That's enough of that. That energy is, you guys' energy, phenomenal. That energy, yucky. It's really yuck. Please be mindful of how you feel, and this is just coming through. Please be mindful of how you feel when you are engaging with others. Like, if you're around others and you are feeling, you know, tired, drained, low vibrational, any kind of energies like that after being, you know, in space with others, please be mindful of the messaging that your body is giving you about other people's energy. Person may say all the right things, but every time you get around them, you get like a weird feeling or a foreboding feeling, or you need to examine that. You need to be mindful. Those are cues and clues that you need to pay attention to. Let's give one more shuffle here. Okay, Spirit, what do we have for the collective? Messages for clarifying. We'll go on ahead and take this top one. Making plans. Yeah, this is what I was talking about. Chart your course with intention. The future is yours to design and navigate. Look at this. I just got done talking about this. You need to make plans. That's super important. Like, it can't just be, oh, I'm just going to manifest and sit back and just wait and see what happens. Yes, there is a part of this that has to do with manifestation, universal timing, and patience. But there's also a part that has to do with your cognitive planning. Happiness is simple. Don't complicate the situation, right? Sometimes we start getting worried and paranoid about this energy, this, that, and the other, and we get to a place where we actually overcomplicate our own scenario. You're being encouraged not to do that. Find joy in life's small wonders, for they hold the key to fulfilling and a contented heart. So you're also being encouraged to just really take moments to just delve into those glimmers, things that feel good for you. It doesn't have to be a huge win. Just taking a moment. Maybe you just had a few minutes at the end of your day to go for a walk, or walk your dog, walk your pet, sit outside and get the last bit of sunshine, watch the sunset, whatever it is. You're being encouraged to take those moments and just, really enjoy. Tap in, tune in. What do we got here? Yeah, slow climb. That's how it's felt for a lot of you. It's felt like a slow climb. It's one step at a time. This isn't a race like a quick, a get-rich-quick scheme or a quick sprint to the top. It's a little bit of effort. It's not a ton of effort, but it is a challenge. There's a little bit of effort here, but you're being encouraged to take it one step at a time. This will help you with maintaining an energy of being open, having less anxiety about the changes that are coming your way, being clear-headed about the next step or the next decisions you need to make, especially for some of you if you're going to be relocating to new geographical locations. You need to just take it one step at a time. Look at that. Trust yourself. Wow, that's amazing. Let your intuition be the compass that leads you through murky waters. Guys, you are ancient souls. You are part of Source, ancient souls. This is not your first rodeo. Even if you don't remember it, that's okay. You are here. You have done this before in some aspect. Please remember that. Tap into your own intuition, your higher self, your higher knowledge, your higher knowing, your source aspect of self. Tap into that. It will lead you through the murky waters. Take it step by step and just keep using that self-talk. This isn't my first rodeo. I know. I've been here before. I can tap into my higher self for higher wisdom and knowledge on how to proceed. I know how to do this. Trust yourself. This is the crystal of clarity. And some of you might actually want to get a piece of quartz, or maybe a piece of orange citron, something like that. That could be helpful right now for your journey. It says, illuminate your path with openness and insight, readying yourself for a newfound understanding of content. So openness and insight, that's that planning and keeping things simple and maintaining an energy of curiosity, all of those things. This is what illuminates your path. Okay, here's the path. Okay, this is how we illuminate it. It has to do with our mindset. It's not knowing everywhere you need to step or everywhere you need to put your foot. You will see how to do that as you do the climb, right? Like a rock climber, as they're going up the side of the mountain, if it's the first time they've climbed that mountain, they have their gear on, so they trust their gear. They know they set it up properly, hopefully, right? but they're really kind of feeling their way. They may put their hands or their foot in a position and find that it's not as stable as they think, and then they may shift gears and put it elsewhere. You guys are being encouraged to do the same thing as you maintain openness, okay, and insight about your journey. And we do that by studying, learning new things, being coachable, right? As we do that, we illuminate our own path. And what a powerful energy that is, right, guys? Let's see what else we have here. Any other messages for the collective? Maybe like 2 more cards, Spirit. What else do we have? Wow, guys. I can see why someone wants to be around you. There goes our 2 cards. But definitely not trying to control your energy and your decisions. That's not going to happen. Look at what's at the bottom of the deck. Secrets emerge. In the rhythm of cycles, the hidden is unveiled. Await the reveal with an open heart and mind. There's that energy again. You all are getting ready to learn some things that you didn't know, not just in general knowledge about your journey, but also some hidden things, some hidden truths having to do with individuals around you, energies around you. You all are getting ready to see the truth about some things. That's coming. Wow, I'm really feeling to just put this energy up here. We're going to just set it right there. Secrets emerge. You're about to learn the truth. Stop and reflect. As these truths come out, as you are learning new things, don't just move past it quickly. Stop and reflect. Pause in your journey to appreciate how far you've come and where you've headed. So giving yourself a pat on the back, because you are like this snowflake. You are unique. Your mission, your purpose is unique. So definitely taking time to pause and reflect, but also reflect on this information, this clarity that's coming out. Trust yourself. If you are getting strong messaging to avoid, step around something, that's like that tower you all stepped around at the beginning of the reading, listen to that. Listen to that clarity, and then stop and reflect, and then, yeah, honest echoes, okay? Listen to the whispers of your heart, for you know the whole truth. So as the truth's being revealed, listen. I mean, this is very clear. For those of you who resonate with this message, there are some energies or an energy around you, an individual or individuals that can see where you're headed. Either they've done a reading on you or readings, they're an energy-based person, or there's somebody that's in your space physically that sees your evolution and they want in. But they are utilizing a manipulative energy to try to redirect your focus or to redirect your choices and decisions. You will know who this person is, whomever resonates with this message, because you've already been feeling it, or you've been feeling that general energy around you. The truth is going to be revealed. You are being directed to stay on your path and to be mindful of how you feel when you're in space with others. And as that truth is revealed, your job is to acknowledge it, accept it, trust yourself. Be honest with yourself. And this is going to help you know what your next step is, what you need to do, okay? Yep, you're going to reach the mountain of mastery. That was right underneath. That's how we reach it. Especially when we haven't been somewhere before. We got to learn how to step and where to step, all right? Anything else in this deck, Spirit? One more. Okay. Let's flip the deck. Yes, secrets are emerging at this time. This is powerful. A lot of the collectives are learning some things about energies that have been around them. You're being encouraged also, along with trusting yourself, because you might be getting some light on some things that have been really kind of irking you. like, hold your ground, stay in your space energetically. Don't let the information that's coming out drive you into a low vibrational state, okay? Because some of the things that are going to be coming out here might be difficult to hear. That's coming through strong. Let's go on ahead and let's do the story cubes, and we're going to do an angel number, and then we'll do a wisdom oracle, okay? Okay. All right, so that was my 4. Let's see what's going on here. Let me grab the angel number deck. This is interesting. So we have conflict, present, outgoing, summer. Wow. So a couple ways I'm kind of seeing this. It could be some conflict that's outgoing, some present conflict that's outgoing as of this summer, meaning like something that's been going on for a while by this summer will have ended, okay? But it also could be some outgoing conflict present this summer. So depending on when you've found this message, it could be that the next summer coming up, there's going to be some conflict present. Maybe a situation that you've been challenged with kind of like rears its head, or maybe some of this information that we're hearing about in this reading actually comes out or comes to the surface, and you all have to make some decisions by the summer. But either way, there's something going on with the summer. When this video was recorded, it was, I believe, September 25th of 24. So 9/25 of 24. And in case any of you have been seeing those numbers, or those numbers are significant for you. So a little bit of ways to go before we're back at the summer again. So, you know, it could be something that happened this past summer, or an energy or a person associated with this past summer. Or it could be that someone will be understanding something or dealing potentially with some sort of conflict the following summer, whenever you find this video. You know, it's interesting, on the side of the cube, we have the word spirit as well too. So, I mean, this is just an indicator to me, you know, whomever resonates with this message, you are very much protected. Whatever these energies are that have been restrictive, manipulative, controlling, they're on their way out. They're outgoing. They're not sticking around. They may have even been something that's present. Like if you wouldn't listen to the person, do what they wanted you to do, follow their directions, they might have created conflict for you. Like started arguments and gotten, you know, toxic energy going. You're being encouraged to just like step aside that tower. Don't even deal with that energy. Keep it moving. If you have to create space between yourself and individuals who are trying to create conflict, yes, do that. That is the loving thing to do for yourself and for others. And that this will either be over by this summer, or maybe it'll come to a head next summer. I don't know. But that is interesting that it's talking about conflict, and we were talking about in the reading, you know, energies that are trying to control your decisions and how they might be responding when they're not able to do that. That's that 10 of Swords. They have not been able to do that. They may have even caused some disruption, but they can't put a 10 of Swords in your back because you are protected. Let's grab an angel number. Whoops. They want to jump off the box here. The box wants to jump off the box. Okay, guys, let's give this deck a little shuffle. Let's just see what energy we have here for the collective. Let's just grab one angel number. I mentioned today's date, 9/25 of 24. All of those numbers, yeah, that's interesting. All of them have 9s in them. It'll be interesting to see what comes up here for the collective. Spirit, let's have the angel number for the collective. Angel number for the collective, please. Bam. Oh, there's 2. Okay, thank you, Spirit. 4s. 925 of 24. Interesting. And now we have 0404. We also have 4444. More of that mirroring energy. Be careful of somebody coming into your space, kind of mirroring the energy of, you know, hey, I'm like you. I'm a light worker. I'm a starseed. I'm a chosen. I'm into, you know, I don't know, oracle readings, whatever it is. You know, please be careful and mindful of individuals who come into your space speaking a lot about how much they are like you. So that could be that mirroring energy, like that doppelganger energy. You know, if a person is like you, they don't need to sit there and talk about it all day. It's obvious when you talk about things, you resonate, and you may even talk about some things you have in common and share. But if a person is really driving really hard, like somebody you just met, and they're really driving hard to, like, I don't know, basically kind of persuade you to believe, or like encourage you to think a certain way, and that's more of that energy of trying to control your thoughts, your choices, you know, the way you view things, the way you look at things. If somebody comes into your space with that energy, please be mindful, and be mindful of how you feel. So 0404 says slow down, and this is what I'm talking about. Don't rush into things with people who are really pushing you really quickly. Balance, power, struggle, force, violence, hope, authority, ancestors, restlessness, low vibrations, warning. This is what I was just saying. Look at this. It says pay close attention to the people in your life, your surroundings, and your physical health. Don't freak out. It's just a warning to be careful and awake to avoid any further issues. Communicate clearly and keep healthy boundaries. This is what I was talking about. Guys, for some of you, you have people coming into your space being really forceful or pushy about wanting you to deal with them. Maybe you just met these people or this person, and they're being really forceful and pushy, and they're trying to mirror your energy and really push the narrative that they are like you or in alignment with you. Please be careful of that. And that's why 0404 popped up. Slow down. Don't be so quick to jump into, you know, a close proximity relationship with somebody who has a very pushy, aggressive energy. Okay? Be mindful of that. And what your body is telling you when you're in the presence of this energy or this person. 4444. So this is blessing in disguise. Obstacles, hardships, strength, building character, and experience. It says there might be some difficulties ahead, but you will push through. You got this. If you have been struggling or feeling lost, the winds of change will blow in your favor. If you've been suffering or feeling lost, some things may fall apart, but you're building the framework for something much better. Hang in there. Yeah, so this is a strong energy coming through that some of you, due to these energies around you, like some of these energies may have affected your job, your career, your finances, like your emotional well-being, whatever it is, whether it's relationships, friendships, business connections, whatever. Some of you have been dealing with some really strong energies, even like, I don't know, gang stalking and stuff. Some of you have been dealing with some things that have been very challenging for you. And for some of us, when we talk about these things with others, they immediately feel like you need to get help. Like there's something wrong with you mentally because you're acknowledging things that you are clearly seeing in your experience, in your space. So please take heart and know that your spirit team, your guides, see those challenges and then a way is being made for you so that you can continue to avoid this tower, because the purpose of the tower is to get you to stop focusing on your soul path, your goals, to stop awakening, to keep you in a space where you are easier to control, because you are dangerous, quite frankly, in an awakened state, because you're going to help others to awaken. So please understand that the purpose of controlling energies is to control. So by breaking down, turning your car off and pulling off to the side of the road and just saying, I give up, you have actually allowed these energies to do exactly what they came in to do. To try and stop the work that you're doing when it is most important that you do the work you're doing. The truth is coming out. The secrets are going to emerge. If you guys have energies around you that have been doing toxic things behind your back, it's coming out. Trust yourself. Because when the truth comes out, it might be a little bit challenging to hear. But please trust yourself. Let's go on ahead and grab a wisdom oracle, and we are going to close out. Wow, this is really strong energy, guys. Like, super strong. Let's grab the wisdom oracle here. I was kind of doing a pre-shuffle on this earlier today, so it'll be interesting to see like what comes up here in the reading. Let's give this a good shuffle. In Spirit, we just need one card. One more time. Let's get a card for the collective here. Just one to close out. That'll do. Round and round. Wow. Yeah, there's some energies here that are cyclical. You have to break some cycles. Okay, number 25 is on the table. That's immediately what I'm picking up. This energy wants to keep some kind of jacked up cycles or patterns going with you. Whoever resonates with this message, this is not, for most of you, and please take the energy as it resonates, this is not a new energy. This is something that has been around you, and they are trying to keep you stuck in this cycle or this timeline. Let's see how the guidebook defines number 25. Yeah, see, look at this. Wow. Okay, round and round. Let me hold this up so you guys can take a look at this. Really nice artwork on this oracle deck. Once again, this is the Wisdom of the Oracle deck. It's a great deck. You can get it on Amazon. So it says, essential meanings for this card: the spiral quality of events when a lesson isn't quite integrated. When a lesson isn't quite integrated. Cycles you are challenged to break. Revisiting a pattern from a new perspective. This is you avoiding this tower. The Oracle's message: the appearance of this card is a reminder that although it may appear that you've gone backwards, the truth is that you are standing at a higher level, looking down into your circumstances. You will learn something, do something better, and break a cycle set up in the past. So it's a lot of past energy coming up here, guys. You actually have a bird's eye view of your initial footprints and can access the wisdom and lessons learned. Wow. This has to do with that path energy. So the relationship message: are you wondering, how did I get here again? Does something feel does something feel familiar right now in your dynamics with others? So this could be romantic or friendship or business, whatever it is, guys. Maybe a little too familiar. Don't be surprised that you found yourself repeating an old story with the same sort of person who may not look similar, but who attracted you because of your easy acquaintance with his or her qualities. Your relationship is a mix of what is good and what is potentially challenging. You have been drawn to this person through the perfection of Spirit's plan for your evolution. You may have circled back to an accustomed spot, a familiar place, but that's fine, as you get to do things again, only differently this time. For you learned something of great value since the last time around. How will you choose to behave now that you're aware? Remain curious and stay out of the blame game. So here's the prosperity message. It says, if you're in a scenario that appears to be an echo of something that's already happened in the past, in your work life, it is because you're being invited to see what you couldn't see before. This is a perfect time for you to look at the deeper motives you have and your attraction to the opportunities and people who have entered your life to be part of your journey and prosperity. Who helps you navigate? Who helps sabotage you? Who supports you? What are the familiar signs and your responses to them? When you find yourself in a repeat of a pattern of the past, it's a good time to get a coach or mentor who can help you see what you can't on your own. Repeat what works, not what doesn't. Then you will free yourself from old cycles and cease going round and round. And lastly, your protection message. Are you refusing to see your own personal responsibility for repeating lessons you don't need to relearn? Have you surrendered now to the fact that you are the common denominator in all of these repeat performances? Wow. Be happy, for this is a wonderful spot to be in. You can now see the cycles that you wish to exit. Once you figure out that you have the power to stop going round and round, you possess the key to your freedom. Be good to yourself. It's not about blame, but accountability. You have the abundant life filled with love and prosperity that Spirit so wants for you. Wow, guys. So really powerful message. Actually, I'm just going to place this up here because that's the energy we want to end on right here. So you're being encouraged that even if you are noticing some very stark patterns, okay, it's not for nothing, and you're not going backwards. You're going forward, but you are being given an opportunity to look at some of these patterns that you tend to get back into again and again and again. That's cyclical energy. And see what part you play in it or what it is you're not seeing. Make the needed changes and move on from the situation. We have number 25 on the table. That is also number 7, 2 and 5. 7 is a number of completeness. Will you complete this cycle? Or will you continue spiraling in the same cycle? When you see the truth. Okay? So guys, that is the reading for today. That was super powerful. I'm like zhuzhed up, charged up over here because that was a really powerful message. But definitely, also the card spoke about, you know, if you need mentorship, coaching, counseling, definitely start the process if you need assistance with cycles and behavioral patterns. This is not mental health advice. This is just me speaking on the card. Definitely, if you feel you need support with counseling or mental health, definitely reach out to a provider, reach out to a practitioner. Also, if you would like to do a reading or a personal reading to understand more about the energies that are coming up for you at this time, I have placed my email in the description box below the video. Feel free, please, to reach out to me. I'm happy to schedule a personal reading for you. Okay, guys, whatever time of day it is that you found this video, thank you so much for being here. Please like, share, and subscribe to help get the messages out to more people and to help us to grow the channel. If you do subscribe, be sure to hit the all button so you will get notifications for all of the videos, because if you don't do that, YouTube may not send you a notification, okay? Definitely, any personal experiences or things you want to share, feel free to comment. I'm super happy to keep the discussion going in the comments area. So once again, I want to thank you so much for being here with me. My name is Ora-gen, and this is the